tired to sleep, I can't turn off my mind. When all of your problems lay right next to mine, and the green paint, the white sheets, this house we built for you and me. I can't help but repeat the best dreams and we hoped would be reality. But now I know the answer why I toss and turn like it's my fight or flight, like looking up at the sky. And there is so much more than meets the eye. And you said your life was good.
Oh, it's not using my other. It's not using my T-Mobile. See, the phone's on Wi-Fi. Just the down here. Not using my mic. All right, there you go. Now it is. Cool. It's a pretty tree. You can hear frogs or something over this way somewhere. Oh, I walked this way and I get scared. like it's right down here. I could hear it from the other direction. I wonder what the heck these strap things are for. What, for a hammock and someone just left them there? I don't know what it would be unless somebody hung their hammock across there and then forgot their straps. Hello. I'm Mr. Winnie Cat. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice day. Oh, there's a really bright tree right here. Cool. Oh, here's the mini waterfall. Oh, I guess there's some more right here. Another little creek that comes in. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's still some flowers here. And then most of the trees aren't really turning yet, but some of them are really good and colorful. Like that one. And this one right here has lost almost all its leaves already. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of flowers over here. I think last time I was here, these over here were all just starting to grow. I don't really know. So these are plants that people planted and named? Or what? Because, like, I assume so, because that's one's named Crow's Feet. And, like, here's bacon and eggs. Some interesting names. Fruit at the bottom. Here comes the night. There's all kinds of weird stuff. I'm actually going to take a picture of these on my other phone real quick. They look really nice. I guess this is a flower before it blooms. Uh-oh. I think my tablet's reading chat out of my backpack. Oh, goodness. I have to wait until the next time someone says something, and hopefully it's not when someone's walking right behind me. I think I don't have the sound turned down. I've done that before and like walked around for a while and then figured out that it had been reading chat off. And that's probably why people were looking at me weird. I don't know why bit rate's struggling so bad. I normally have pretty good connection here. These are like all different colors. It looks like the same plant makes different colors, which is kind of interesting. Or maybe there are separate ones, but I guess maybe each of those is a different plant coming out of the ground. I thought it was like multiple stems from one set of roots, but it might actually be just a bunch of different plants. Oh, all the roses are blooming here also. I don't think they were last time. I hadn't come here since like the spring. Like early spring, like probably like April or something. I've gone to that other garden a lot, but I hadn't I've only been to this one time this year. This one's way smaller. It's still pretty nice. Hopefully the planes aren't too loud when they fly by. They're taking, I brought my mic just in case they were, because I've been here before and planes were like loud enough you couldn't really hear me talk. That would help. I have my mic keeps falling down under my jacket. That probably doesn't help with hearing me. Oh, these are really pretty. I got some of these last year and planted them in our backyard. I think got them at Costco. I had like 4 different colors. This year I ended up getting what did I get? I think I got all just geraniums and planted where I had these at. I don't think they had these this year. I usually get some kind of flowers or something. Unless I plant stuff that like grows back every year. Alright, I'll go down this way, back that way, and down to the Japanese garden, part of the garden. The bushes look nice this time of year. They're like really bright. Maroon or whatever, purple. See, these look really nice. Oh, this tree is like, I saw this last time. It kind of fell over out of the ground. See the root ball right here? It's kind of like pulled up. And then they put stakes under it to hold it up. So this tells about the garden. I've read most of that before, or maybe all of it. I think it was like a Japanese garden that some family started. I think they might have had it at their house, or either it was at a different park. I don't remember now. Maybe I should go reread it. And then they moved it, so like a bunch of the plants here and stuff, I guess they dug them up and moved them from there to here. don't see fish in any of these ponds, which I don't think I've ever seen fish here. Like last time I went to the other one, there was koi, really small ones in that one pond, and some really big ones in one of the other ones. I think I've seen this before, but I think I've mostly come here in the winter when they have all the water turned off. And all these waterfalls, like the ones earlier also, are just where they like pump water to make the creeks or whatever. Huh. There was an apple down there, and here's another piece of apple. It's really interesting. Here's some little flowers. I was noticing earlier, I don't remember seeing this many hoses all over the place last time I was here. See, they're all over the place. Maybe they only put them out in the summer, and I usually come here in the spring where they're not having to irrigate the stuff. Because I've seen them at some of the other gardens, but I don't think I've seen that many here. This looks really interesting. What is it some kind of moth? Like, I thought that was part of it at first, but it also looks like it has some kind of something growing on the bark also. I don't know if you can tell there very well, but here are the spots on the bark look kind of the same as whatever is on the tree. At first I thought it was maybe like tree pollen, but I mean it might be, but it also kind of looks like, I don't know, mold or fungus, something growing on it. Or maybe not. Hey, come on, bye. And here's where the water comes from the waterfall. They pump it out of the ground, or they pump it up there and it comes out from under that rock. But yeah, this is the whole Japanese garden section. And then the rest of it's just those roses and stuff. I like these. These are cool looking trees. It kind of just grows. Well, it's growing up like a little trunk, but then it has limbs that just grow out and basically grow along the ground or over the rocks. I let my phone fall forward, and my thumb, it fell over on my thumb, and I hit the front camera button. And then I was looking at the tree, and I looked down, and it's just like I'm staring at my face. It's kind of fun watching planes here. It's a Delta, really, really large on the bottom of it. I guess I'll go walk around. What time is it? There's only like 25 more minutes, probably daylight anyways, so I guess I'll go walk around the rest of the garden. I've been around most of it, but there's a little more to see. And these are just starting to change. I don't remember if those get a lot brighter or not. I think they kind of are just purplish looking. Like just the whole thing will turn that color. I don't think it'll get that much brighter, but I don't remember for sure. Is that a whole lot of branches? So, see, there's a piece of like bamboo running through there that's tied onto the trunk. Oh look, this one has little yellow flowers on it. I wonder what kind of bush this is. It kind of looks like dang it, now I forgot which kind. Like all the leaves are like growing out in groups. I think it's rhododendrons that do that. I guess I can ask my phone. See if it'll tell me what kind. Let's see. Now, what does Google think it is? Google showed me pictures of something that does not look anything like this. Oh, here's another. Alright, so I think it is a rhododendron. Yeah, because this looks similar, like same kind of plant. Same kind of flowers. And they grow up to 3 meters by 3 meters, is what it says. Cool. I couldn't remember the other Japanese garden has a lot of azaleas and rhododendrons, and most of them are like really tall, like as big as trees. And I didn't realize until like this spring when I went there a couple times that they would get this small and have like, these are also rhododendrons, even though they have like small leaves. At least I assume this is. And small flowers. But the only reason I guessed that is I saw the leaves like growing out in bunches or whatever. It's an Alaska plant. There's a bunch of flowers that are growing at the garden. It's a community garden. It's like some vegetables. I thought when I looked at it before, it seemed like it was more vegetables. Maybe that's just stuff that was just growing really, really early spring. Some corn, and then I think that's kale. The stuff right here. This stuff down here is just a different kind. I think that is also that looks more like the kale I'll usually buy in the grocery store. The green stuff right there. Oh, and they have some tomatoes. Right. Are those tomatoes? Yeah. Looks like the leaves are all wilted. Which is getting kind of cold for tomatoes. Girl planted some tomatoes. In the last couple of weeks, they've gotten where they look really, really sad. The plants do. Which all the tomatoes are pretty much ripe. But like most of the leaves are dying on them. And the ones that aren't dead look really sad. We'll go back down here and walk on this other trail. Right, this one right here is also flowering. That's really weird because I thought if this and that other one over there are rhododendrons, most of them flowered in the spring, or at least the ones at the other garden. These look like they might be starting to also. Oh, and this one. Huh, this one looks like it's losing its leaves. But here, I'll just put this one. But it also kind of looks like it's going to flower. Or at least thought about it. This tree, most of it died, and it has moss on it, and then it's grown out new leaves from the trunks, it looks like. Yeah, some off of that one and some up there. And then, I don't know if you can see as good on, okay, zooming in that much you can. It's like basically all the little branches died, and it's growing back out. Another Alaska pine. There's some other flowers right down here we haven't walked by. And then other than that, I think we've been through the whole garden. Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, my TTS is talking on my backpack. It's not very loud though, so unless someone's right behind me, they won't hear it. Yeah, I like it. It's really pretty here at this time of year. Everything's flowering, and then like some of the trees are turning, like the one right in front of us there, and everything. I've seen these before. They have white berries on them. I don't know what the heck they are. Because I think these grow around here natively. Or either I've seen them in a lot of parks where they've just spread. I mean, it might be, well, no, if it's invasive like species, I don't think they'd plant it on purpose in a garden. So I assume, I guess I have mostly seen those in parks. They could be stuff that has gotten planted, but it's usually in kind of like wooded areas of parks where it looks like it's a native plant. whatever this bush is, I think it's native also. Because I've seen them out in the woods, at least I'm pretty sure. Oh, and these are columbines is what they're called. They grow flowers. At least I'm pretty sure that's what these are. And this time of year, when it rains a lot, they all start molding. Like, I think this is flowery mildew that's on them. And there's some growing in our backyard that also started getting flowery mildew just over the summer when I was watering the rest of the flowers. And then now they're getting worse since it's been raining. Oh, because it's actually, oh wait, a hummingbird. Oh, it just zoomed off. I don't know where it went. It went off over that way on the other side of the path. Cool. Oh yeah, but it hadn't been raining, so all the grass everywhere is dead and everything. But other than what's been watered, but it's finally rained enough the last couple of weeks that everything's turning green again, which is cool. Well, these are some cool colors, or a bunch of different colors, just like every petal. It's like orange in the middle. Or actually, maybe almost red. Look how red that one is. Weird, most of these are, I mean, they all look like it's the same bush. Most of them are like yellow in the middle and more like mixed color. And this one's just like really solid red. Yeah. Oh wait, here's some more also. Is that a different plant that's growing out from under? Oh. I think those red ones are whatever plant this is that's making those. And these are like a vine that's on top of it. Or a vine looking plant. So that's what's going on. Oh, it's not really a vine, it's just a plant from the other side, and it's really tall and lying over on top of that one. There's a whole bunch of flowers here on this side. Right, these are like super bright. Look at the petals. They're like round. Kind of, I mean, they kind of, they curl around. They're not actually round, but. The whole flower's like really evenly shaped, like all of them are. This tree right here is starting to turn colors. Oh, here's some more of these columbines I was talking about. Oh yeah, the flowers have all died. So they grow leaves like short off the ground, and then these stalks right here that are cut off will grow like 2 feet tall or 2.5 feet tall, like way taller, and have really nice flowers. And then the stalks all the flowers have probably died like. When do they usually flower? In like July, I guess, maybe? August is when they did? Probably July and August, if I remember right. And then they make these like, the flowers dry up and then they have tons of seeds in them. Planted in 2012. Oh. That sign over here says 2009 for, I guess, this tree. Planted in 2018. Cool. Go walk out this little trail. So like some of these look like they're going to bloom again also. Kind of interesting. Spring in the fall. Or maybe those aren't blooms. Or that they're not going to turn into flowers. Go this way. Alright, I guess I've looked at pretty much everything. If I walked up around all this earlier. All this stuff's really, like, those are cool. They're like green bushes and they turn bright yellow. There's a bunch of really nice looking stuff here. A bird or a squirrel? Oh, it's a bird. I see it on the other side now. It's hopping around from limb to limb. Here you can, they have a little library. You can get books and then I guess sit there and read them. Fun at school. And then there's a bunch of interesting. So this really bright tree here, it has needles on it, not leaves. So I don't know if if there's multiple kinds or not, but I didn't know trees with needles. I thought those were all evergreens. But I guess I think actually North Cascades supposed to be a nice place to go see them. There's like at least one kind. There's like one kind that there's a lot of them in the mountains this time of year. And it's like a tree with needles instead of leaves. And they change. I would think this wouldn't be changing yet unless maybe the ones up in the mountains are already done changing, so it might be too late to go up there and see them. But I've never gone up in the mountains to see those in the fall. I've just read about them, that they're supposed to be really, really bright and pretty. So I assume this is the same kind of tree. Because I don't know how many kinds of trees, like everything else here has needles are all like evergreen trees. Like in the southeast, there's no trees that aren't evergreens. So this is just really funky. It's like definitely the brightest looking tree here. So I was planning on trying to get at North Cascade in a week or two. So I guess we'll see. It still has a little green on it, so all the ones up there might have not lost all their needles yet. At least I think I remember North Cascade being a good place to see them. But I went up to North Cascade this time last year, and I don't remember any trees with needles changing. Because I actually know it was this time last year because Google Photos sent me pictures like 2 days ago saying, you know, a year ago today or whatever, and had all the pictures I had taken. Yeah, and it's really freaking weird, like I was saying. I'm used to only evergreens having needles. So it's weird seeing a tree like that changing. Decide how to get a good picture or the best picture of it. I think it actually looks better if you take a picture of it from across the water. I'm gonna go do that. I'll take a nice picture and put it in Discord so anybody that wants a picture of it can get it out of there. That's pretty nice. All right. Well, I guess I'll. Wait. There are fish here. I didn't. I was looking at other ones, but ponds, but there are some fish down there. Bitrate, come back. I thought I looked in this one earlier, which most of it doesn't have any. There's just some hanging around in like this one little section of the pond. And they're mostly, looks like they're eating stuff off the bottom. Let's see, I'll zoom in where you can actually see them. This koi, I guess. There's some more right there. Camera can't really see through the glare. I think so. Oh. Yeah, they're going up and eating stuff off of the surface, it looks like. At least some. And then some of those are, they're not going up to the top. Maybe there's waves for them swimming. That's cool. I guess I'll stay here for a minute. We can listen to the water and stuff, and then, see, I've been going for an hour and 8 minutes. I guess I could just, there's a little bit of daylight left. I've just seen the whole garden, but I guess I could just kind of do a loop around, back around that way. And then anybody that wasn't here earlier can see it real quick. And then, I guess, stop stream. So that'll take like, maybe like 5 or 10 more minutes. Alright. Well, I'll go walk down this little trail, because I don't think I did that earlier. It might be too dark to see anything. It's not that much to see, it's just a little trail that goes on this side of all the bushes. Oh, I guess bitrate might also not like being under here. Might not have much cell service. There's some actually cool looking plants here. Look at these vines growing up on a fence. So those look really cool. Alright, I'll just do another like loop around, like go this way and then come back around and come back that way. And then I think stop. I just noticed, so there's one other person here doing stuff, whatever, filming like I am. Internet stuff, I guess, because there's somebody, I just saw her leave. There was somebody that looked like it was in a cosplay. Oh, I see. Oh, well, good luck. I hope the Walmart you go to isn't close to like the one I go to. That's why I said good luck. I'm just being dumb. But hi, Ari. It's nice. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you have a nice rest of your evening. I'm only going to be going a little bit longer anyway. It's almost dark. But yeah, there was somebody, she came walking in when I was looking at the roses over there. Yeah. Bye, Ari. Thank you for the lurk. Anyway, she came over when I was looking at those roses and set up a tripod and looked like she had a cosplay on and was taking pictures, like posing in front of the roses. And at least it looked like a cosplay to me. It looked like, kind of looked like the Sailor Moon person. I forgot who that is. But yeah. So anime stuff. And it's just like, oh, I'm not the only one here looking at, taking pictures or videoing stuff to put on the internet. I think I just walked by this earlier. Look at all these berries. It's like tons of them. It's getting pretty dark, but the phone is lightening everything up pretty well. You can still see the flowers and stuff. Good. They're pretty well. Oh, it is having problems when I zoom in enough where it's not on the wide angle lens. It looks quite a bit better. I guess the wide angle one is starting to make it look grainy. I can't handle the light. It was kind of busy here earlier, but I think everybody's left. Like, I think I might actually be the only person here now. Or just the only person I've seen so far. I haven't seen anyone. Alright, we'll go down this way and go over the bridges. Through the Japanese garden. And then back over towards the entrance. Mighty Izza. How are you doing? That moves too much. I was just trying to get, it doesn't look too grainy right there. It's getting too dark for my camera to handle it. Cool. I'm doing pretty good also. Starting to get cold, but it's dark, so I'm kind of headed back towards the car anyways. Yeah, I streamed here. No, this isn't the one I was last time. Like a month ago or a month and a half ago. But I did stream here in the spring. This is a way smaller one, so I don't come here quite as often. The one I went to a month and a half ago or so, that was a Japanese garden. This is this is a little Japanese garden section of, this is a botanical garden. Most of it's like roses and planted flowers and stuff, but they have a little Japanese garden section. But the Japanese garden section is just like this is all of it, from like the path down there basically over to here. But it's still cool. They have the little Japanese garden style bridges and stuff. I didn't realize some of the stuff like this would be changing already and being really like bright. I should go back to that other one that I went to like a little over a month ago, because it probably has some really nice looking stuff now. Like, I knew the maple trees were changing like this is, but they don't really get that bright. They just turn a little bit more of a, like this is one of the green ones, so it just turns a little more like reddish looking, and then the leaves fall off. Which is like, we have one in the yard that does that. But that other garden has a lot of those bushes. I think the same kinds of those bright red ones I was just looking at. These also. Oh, that's so dark yet. Oh, dang. It's getting too dark. All right, bye, Mr. Winnie Cat. I hope you have a nice night. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try to tomorrow either go to North Cascade or either go to Mount Rainier and drive up on top of the mountain. So there might be a really long driving stream to watch and see the mountains tomorrow. But unless something else comes up, I'm planning on probably. So, it's supposed to get cold again tonight, but I could probably leave and get down there just a little after they open it all back up, where you can get up to the top. And you can't, I won't be able to stream going up to the top on that side. There's too many trees. It'd probably be like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of it not being watchable. So I'll wait until I get up to the top where there's actual cell service and Starlink works. But yeah, anyways, probably try to do that. It also snowed up at North Cascade. Like over the weekend, I think pretty much everything above like 4,000 feet got snow, like all the mountains. I had thought about Monday trying to go up to Rainier when it was like really snowy, but they had it closed and I didn't really, I checked the one time about lunchtime and it was still closed. The parking lot was all clear. But I guess maybe the roads going up weren't clear, and I thought, well, they're just not going to open it today. And then I checked like a few hours later, once it was like kind of too late for me to have time to drive all the way down there, and it was open. So I guess Monday they only had the road open going up there for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours. And in North Cascade is a state highway, so they don't close. They usually close the road going over there. They'll plow it until, because I guess all the passes here are steep enough and everything, and it snows enough that there's avalanche dangers. Because I-90, I was reading something the other day. They just So I-90, they have been for years using like shells, I guess mortars, and shooting shells up in the snow to trigger small avalanches. They'll like close the interstate and trigger one to keep it from building up and then having a massive avalanche. And this winter is, I guess, the first winter they're using it. They have actual. I didn't read good enough about how they work. It's like electronic devices on the side of the mountain that I guess move some of the snow that will trigger avalanches. That they can just trigger it remotely. So they'll like shut down the interstate and then trigger a few or whatever, and then they can plow the snow off the road and open the interstate back up. Which is I didn't even know. I've heard of them doing that before, but I didn't know it was like a regular thing that they had to do like every winter. But it sounds like, at least that article made it sound like they pretty much have to just do that to keep the interstate open and not have, enough buildup to have some kind of avalanche. And then I guess like the highway going over North Cascade, the only thing they keep open is Highway 2, which goes over to Leavenworth, and 90. And all the other highways, once it starts getting where there's like avalanche danger, then they just close them for the season. Let's just walk over here and sit down. I guess I'll go ahead and find someone to raid, because it is getting dark, and so I guess I should go ahead and stop. I don't know if you can see anything while I find someone to raid. Maybe when I turn or face it that way you can. Well, I guess not really. Well, dang it. There you can see some sky. All right, hi. It is, I guess it is dark enough now. It was capturing this flowers good. It's just under the trees, it's too dark for anything. Here, I'll be more entertaining. I'll walk over here while I find someone, and you can see the really nice tree. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of too dark to see it also, but I was talking earlier that this right here this tree has needles on it. Like, I'm used to trees with needles being evergreens. But these aren't leaves. They actually have needles. I didn't know there were trees with needles that weren't evergreens until I came up here to Washington. And I've never actually drove into the mountains in the fall when they change. They're supposed to be really, really pretty. And supposedly, if I remember right, there's a bunch at North Cascade that you can see. I assume that's the same kind, because I can't imagine there'd be that many kinds of evergreen looking trees that aren't actually evergreens. Alright, I'm gonna read Styria. So I guess we'll see if, depending on if I go to Rainier or North Cascade. If I go to North Cascade tomorrow, maybe we'll see if there's a bunch of those trees. Maybe it'll be really colorful. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Izza. I will, I guess, see you later, assuming you're streaming tonight. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it was a little short. An hour and 32 minutes. This was an especially short one. But I guess I started late and didn't have daylight for any more than this. I guess, like I said, I'm planning on doing a driving. Well, if I go to Rainier, it'll actually be more walking around. It'll probably be about half, maybe not more. It'll be about half hiking and half driving. North Cascade is just going to be mostly driving. That I'm planning on trying to do tomorrow. Anyways, I think the raid's probably fixing